Good afternoon, everybody. This is David Hope with TigerNet.com here inside Clemson's indoor practice facility. We just finished our round of Monday interviews, kind of looking back at Clemson's thrilling win over Syracuse, looking ahead to the Tigers traveling up to Winston-Salem for a 3:30 game against Wake Forest next Saturday. I'll just give you kind of a brief overview of everything that we covered. Of course, for Clemson, they have been the Fox so far this season. Every other team, the Hound, they're chasing them in the ACC. Everybody wants to know, does Clemson have the credentials to make the college football playoff moving forward? Of course they do, if they continue to win games and win out. Speaking of credentials, I asked Jeff Scott about Travis Etienne. Does he deserve to be in the Heisman conversation? He smiled, wasn't really ready to go that far, but he said, yeah, Travis Etienne's one of the best backs in the country. He would not trade him for any other back right now. Of course, if you watch Travis run Saturday, you don't blame him. As for Brent Venables, he came in. He said Tanner Muse, A.J. Terrell had two of the best games that they've ever had in their Clemson careers Saturday. They were needed. Tanner Muse sometimes gets in a little bit of trouble. He gets out of position. Saturday looked like he stayed where he was supposed to be. He was actually key in stopping one long pass that could have turned into a touchdown. So the Tigers really getting production out of Muse. Looking at Christian Wilkins, we asked him about him taking Trevor Lawrence to breakfast, and he said, hey, I had to do it early. We're two of the most recognizable guys on campus. That's why it was breakfast. And he said it was more just two guys hanging out, kind of letting Trevor know he has his back. Funny thing, though, he said, hey, I was out with a cute blonde. That's just Christian being Christian for you. So right now, this Clemson team, it looks like they are kind of coming together. Jeff Scott said that they are getting past all of the drama from last week and they're ready for a normal week. Haven't been a whole lot of normal weeks around here with all the talks about the quarterbacks, Bryant deciding to transfer, injury talk. Maybe this will be a normal week. Then they get the bye week or the open week, and then they can kind of come back from that. As for Jeff Scott talking about Chase Bryce, said he's just a kid who's been here for a while now, a couple of years. He's waited his turn, and then he really came through on Saturday. And Bryce told us that that was one of the defining moments of his young career, that looking ahead at 94 yards to go, he just looked at the guys and said, hey, we've done this before, let's go do it again. So we've got another round of interviews tomorrow. The head coach Dabo Sweeney has his 11 a.m. press conference. We'll start with that. This is David Hope at TigerNet.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube videos.